Alright, welcome to this tutorial. My name is Michael Uche Humado, and in case this is your first time of coming across my channel, do well to subscribe to the channel. This is where you learn everything that has to do with how you can make more money via Facebook advertising and every other thing that has to do with digital advertising. And in case during the course of this training you come to really like the video, so I'll say that you like, and if you have not, also I'll repeat that you subscribe to this channel so that you'll be getting first-hand information as to how you can run more profitable Facebook ads like this. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how you can install trackings, how you can actually install Facebook pixel, verify your domain so that you can track the result. And so this is one of the major advertising mistakes most advertisers do. They advertise blindly. Now Facebook is trying to move their platform from more of irrelevant ads to relevant ad. What this means is that they are trying as much as possible to make sure that they don't get bad reviews on ads people show on their platform. And one of the way to get that done is to provide a kind of metrics data that knows the kind of people that respond to a particular ad, and so that more of those ads will be served to that particular kind of audience. So like this, it reduces the effect of irrelevance of ads. And so that is why you need to install tracking. This is more reason why you must track your leads. You want to track the people clicking on that website. So having said that, I'm going to take you straight into this ad dashboard and show you how you can do two things: verify your domain and install Facebook pixel. Of course, Facebook pixel is limited to the iOS 14 law, and then it's also limited to ad blocker. So for instance, if you have ad blocker installed on a particular web browser, the pixel will not be able to pick up the information of that particular browser. And so in other tutorial, I'm going to show you how you install the Facebook conversion API, which is the solution Facebook has provided to allow information to be sent to a particular server, and so you don't actually use the browser to collect the information, but a server that is dedicated in collecting that particular information. So like that, both the iOS 14 law and the ad blockers will not be able to stop you from collecting leads. Also, after verifying your domain and setting up pixel conversion API, you also want to activate the Facebook aggregation event measurement, which states it actually talks about the ladder, yes, at which Facebook prioritizes the action you're trying to track. So this might actually sound confusing, but I know after this particular tutorial you will get half of the knowledge, and when you go for the other tutorial that has to do with conversion API, I think you'll get the full knowledge. So watch out for that video. I'll soon make it, but this particular video is to teach you how to install the Facebook pixel and to verify your domain. Now, without you verifying your domain, you will not be able to activate the conversion aggregation measurement that Facebook has provided that helps you to track leads in the priority you want it. So you want to make sure you do both things. So just follow this step, follow this instruction, and you'll understand every other thing that we want to do. So right here on my dashboard is the Facebook account I'm going to be using for this test run. Now I open two browsers here, and the second browser is where I'll be picking up the codes that are necessary to make the complete installation. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to install the we are going to verify the domain. So what you just need to do is you can either do this through your dashboard here, where you click on the ad manager. Okay, let's click on Simon here, where you click on the ad manager. The other way you can do this is to just type in Facebook business.facebook.com, which takes you to your business manager account. Don't forget that before you be able to verify the domain and do all of these things, you need to create a business manager account. You must create and you must have a business manager account. So in case you don't know how to do that, I'll leave a link in the description below that takes you to a video that actually teaches you how to get that done. So you want to make sure you have the Facebook business manager account created for your Facebook account, the one you want to use for that purpose. So let's go through this with the ad manager. go through Ad Manager account. You click on Ad Manager, it loads. Okay, once you are here, then we scroll down and then you look for where we have brand and safety. Let me zoom this. You click on this brand and safety and you see where we have domains. Then you click on domains. You click on domains on your own account because you have not added any domain. So the first thing you do is you add domain. You click on add domain and then you type in the URL of the domain you are trying to put in. So for me, I'm going to copy. This is the domain I'm trying to put, gnld.newlife.ng. So I copy that, you come down here and then you paste it. And mind you, you are going to remove everything that is in front of the GNLD, all the HTTPS, HTTP, you are going to remove and you will not add it. You just add just the name of the domain.com.ng without adding the suffix of HTTP or HTTPS. And so you can see the instruction here. So you read the instruction and then you click on add. So once you add it, then it takes you to this page where you then need to verify the domain. So to verify the domain, there is a little code that is given to you here. So you are going to install this code, this particular code here. This one I highlighted here, this particular code. You are going to install this code on the back end of your website. You are going to install it on the back end of your website. Now, I already opened up my own website, the GNLD, so I'm going to go straight right in. And then you can install this code manually. You can just go down and then you can click on your appearance and then you click on your theme editor depending on the kind of theme you're using. So and then you paste the right code there. Don't forget that the instruction is that you paste this code in the head section of your website. So I'll come down here, but for me I use a plugin actually that I use in installing code, and the name of that plugin is called Insert Headers and Footers. So you can see it here, Insert Header and Footer. So that is what I use. So I come down to setting, insert headers and footer. You just install that plugin and it will be fine. You just go to plugin, you type in insert headers and footer and you have the plugin on your back end if you don't have. So I already have that installed, so I'm clicking on that and then it is opening up for me. So it's opening up. I wait for this to load. Okay, I think it's getting up. Okay, so here are we. So I'm actually supposed to put that code in the head section of the website. So once I put it in here, the plugin will then help me spread the code across the head section of my website. So I'm going to just go in and then I'm going to grab the code. I'm going to highlight the code. Okay, you can even click here and then you have copy to clipboard, or you highlight and then you copy, or you just click and then you copy to clipboard. It is copied. So I go down and then I click in here, script header, because I can put it here. So I just paste in the code here. Okay, am I getting it the right way? Okay, yes, I think I am. So I'm just going to save this. I think it's still clicking on save. Then the next thing you want to do is you go straight back to your website and then you are going to verify domain. Now for some people, you will not have the space to verify. You will not see the space if your screen resolution is zoomed to 100%. So your browser resolution, is zoomed to 100%. So all you just need to do is come here and then you minimize to 90 and then you see the space to verify domain. So I'm going to click verify domain now, and the domain is verifying. Is verifying. They'll give me a success message if the code is verified. So generallysupplement.com has been verified. So you click on done. So like that, you see that the website is now verified, and so that is it. So now the next thing we want to do is we then want to install the pixel. So how do we do that? You go straight right in and then you click on data sources, you click on pixels and you click on add a pixel. So we are going to be installing this pixel with what we call the Google Tag Manager. Google Tag Manager. This is one of the best ways you can actually install Facebook Pixel on your website. It fires well and then it works perfectly, very fine. So I'm going to be using the Google Tag Manager. So once you click on pixels and then you have the pixel name, this is i0S advertisers pixel. Okay, I'm going to leave this like this. I'll just leave the name like this and then check your website for easy setup and then like that. So this is the name of the pixel. I'm just going to click on continue. Are you ready to set up your pixel? Continue managing, set up the pixel now. Okay, so i'm just going to I'm going to click on this and then I'm going to leave this at this. So now we have i0S advertisers pixel. This is the pixel ID and this is what we need. Now you discover that this red icon here, this particular red icon here says not active, no activity yet. Now this pixel has not been it has been created but it has not been installed. So the next thing we want to do now is we want to install this pixel, and we are going to do this using the Google Tag Manager. So I'm going to go back to this other browser here and I'm going to find a way to install the tag manager inside this particular place. I'm going to install the tag manager here. So all I need to do is I need to just open up my browser and then type in tag manager. I type in tag manager. I have Google Tag Manager already created. I have some tag manager that I created on this particular browser. So once you are here now, what you are going to click on is you click on create account. You know, I have several accounts for several websites. I even have one for the website itself. So let me check this out and let me see if we are going to reinstall this on that particular backend. So the first thing you want to do before you go on is you want to make sure that there is no tag manager installed on your website, on the back end of your website. So I'm going to click on this particular tag that I've already created for this website. I click on it and then I'll open it up. Okay, so I open this up and then all I want to do is I want to view the code of the tag. Then you click on this to see the code. So this is the code that is going to be installed on the back end. One of the first code will be pasted on the head section and the other code will be posted on the body tag. So I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to use this tool that I use in installing codes. And so I'll click on tools. Okay, so we go on settings and then I click on insert headers and filters. I click on that plugin and so I put this on the header. This is set to be installed. One of the code is to be installed on the header. So I'm going to install this on the header. Let me read that again. Paste this code as high in the head of the page as possible. So the code is going into the head. So I'm going to paste it in here. And then this code is going additional paste this code immediately after the opening body tag. So I'll paste this at the body. And then this is the body here. I have this here. And so I'm going to click on save. And so like that we have our code installed. So like this the code is installed. So how do you verify if you have this particular code installed? How do you verify that you have the code installed? The only thing you need to now do straight away is you open up your browser. So I'm going to use this particular browser and then you install what we call the tag assistant. So I'm going to type in tag assistant Google, and so it's an extension you are going to install on Chrome. So you click on that, you just go on Google extension and then you click on add to Chrome. Okay, so now that you've added the extension, now we want to be very sure that tag manager is working on that website. So I'm going to type in the new life supplement.com.ng. Yes, so I'm going to type that in and this is our tag assistant here. So I'm going to pin this. This is the tag assistant here. So I'll pin this, and then I want to see if this is okay. We click on done here, click on enable, then we click on record, and then we reload this website again. I'm going to reload the website, and so you can now see that we have Google Ads remarketing tag is here. We have Google Analytics, then we have Google Tag Manager on this website. So this is the tag manager that I just installed. When you look at the tag manager ID, you discover that it is the same with the tag manager ID that is here. So this is the ID here. This is it, 9FFG, and you can see that it's the same with this particular tag manager, 9FFG. So the tag manager is rightly installed. So now after installing the tag manager, the next thing that we want to now do is we want to now add a tag. We want to add a tag to this. Now we want to add tags to this. So the next thing we want to do is we click on tags, and the first thing we want to do is we want to add the Facebook marketing tag. We want to add Facebook pixel. We want to now install the Facebook pixel via the Google Tag Manager. So what we are going to do is we are going to do new, and then we are going to call this Facebook pixel, FB pixel. And so I click on this, and then here you are going to now search for, there's a particular Facebook pixel. Facebook, you type in Facebook pixel incubator. This is exactly what we are looking for, Facebook pixel incubator. But let me be sure that this is not added already to the workplace. So let's click on this tag configuration, and let me search it here. Facebook. Okay, we already have it here. So but for you, what you are going to do is you are going to click on discover more tags types template in the gallery, and then you are going to search for Facebook pixel here. But for me, it is already added, so I don't need to go through that. So it's already in the workspace. All I just need to do is to then add it up to my own workspace. So now we are going to actually add it up to the workspace, and then I'm going to search for Facebook pixel here. This is what I'm looking for. You click on that, and then it tells you then what are we firing for. We are firing for page view. So the only thing you need to do right here is to copy the pixel ID, here, the one we generated from this place, sorry, from the same, yes, on the same browser. So this pixel ID, now we are going to need to copy it, and then we paste it in here. So we come down here, and this is the pixel ID here. So you click, and then you copy it, and you come down to this place, you put in the ID here, and you leave all of these ones the way they are. Then triggering, you trigger for all pages, and then you click on save, and like that we should have the pixel working. So now we can actually preview this to be sure that this is working. So we click on preview, we put this on preview mode, and we want to test out that this particular pixel is working, and then we click on connect, and it opens up another browser here where we can actually connect, and then we can test this. Okay, so we come down here, and then we click on continue here, and you can see Facebook pixel. So let's check the page view. Let's view this page, and you discover that the Facebook pixel tags fired is fired. So this particular tag is fired. So that means that this particular tag is pretty much working. So that's it. So the other way we are going to actually do this is then we are going to click on submit here. You come here, you submit, then you publish this version. Let me name this version Facebook pixel, Facebook, okay, Facebook pixel, and then I'm going to just publish this, and I'll put the date. Okay, today's date is 26. I'll put 26/06/22. Okay, and so I hit on publish, and so once this is published, I think the on the other end where the button is showing red should now show green. So this is done. We are done with this guy. So we come down here and then we are going to refresh this page, and let's see if our button will now show green, and then we'll be sure that this is installed. And of course you can see the button that was showing red before is now green, and so you can now see active, last received 1 minute ago. So this is pretty much how you install the Facebook pixel and verify your domain. So in this tutorial, we've been able to learn how to verify your domain, which allows you to be able to activate some other advanced tracking, like segregating and then prioritizing the event you want to track using your Facebook pixel. Also, I've been able to show you how to create and how to verify your Facebook pixel and make it become active using the Google Tag Manager. So, and that is that. I've also shown you how you can also verify if Google Tag Manager is working on your browser by installing the Google Tag Manager extension on Chrome browser. And so that's it. So if you found value in this video, I want to say that you like and of course subscribe to this channel if you have not done that, because this is where you learn everything that has to do with you making your advertising more profitable. And of course you can also share this video to as much people as possible, so that people who are looking for this solution could also find this as one of that solution that will help them. Please like this video. It helps my video to go far and help more other people to have access to information and solutions like this. So thank you very much for staying around. Pretty much time until I meet you next time. Have a lovely day.